I think it's just how GTRs are. Yeah, this thing needs to go back up on the lift. Alright, so before this video gets started, guys, it's time to call the winner of the ZR1 plus $30,000 cash. His name is Douglas Flippo from Texas. He's 52 years old, and this one's a little bit different because the sweepstakes company actually wanted to call him first before us, but you know what? There was a little bit of change in rules, so it's all good. So he's probably already surprised, but maybe he doesn't think it's like 100% legit yet, so
we're about to seal the deal.
This is gonna seal the deal right here,
and
dude.
he's gonna see his car for the first time,
Exactly,
man.
so I'm gonna go ahead and try to FaceTime him, and let's see, it's ringing right here, dude.
Exciting stuff, man.
How's it going, Douglas?
Oh, it's going great now, man. That's awesome.
I'm sure you already heard the news, but we're here to seal the deal and you know, tell you that this is legit. You won the Corvette ZR1 plus 30,000.
That's awesome, man. I'm blessed beyond belief. I you know, all thanks to God. But I appreciate what y'all done, man. This is awesome.
I want you to see this thing. It's a beauty, and we're just so happy that you supported us, and now you're the winner of this right here.
Absolutely, man. Oh, man, that is so sweet. Oh, man, I'm shaking.
Well, you know what? The next thing is to pretty much, you know, figure out when you want to come out here, and if you can come out here, I hope you can, you know, that way we can throw a party for you and you can pick this thing up.
Like, I could take off any of the next 7 days would be good.
Well, yeah, we're super pumped. We're excited for you because you're going to love this thing. I mean, 755 horsepower. I don't know if you're into Corvettes, but I think you will be after this.
Well, me too. I mean, y'all do great work. Anything y'all do is awesome. So
thank you. We appreciate that. Well, thank you so much, Douglas. Yeah, we'll stay in touch. I'll shoot you a text message. We'll figure everything out, and we'll figure out a good day for you to come out here, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.
Dang, dude. I can't wait for him to come out here, man. It's even better when they're actually here and they see the car in person. Then it becomes real, and it's just
That's when
awesome,
it hits him, dude. All at once.
Exactly, dude. But anyways, let's get back to work. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna continue working on the 2024 Nissan GTR. And as you guys seen, we have been making a ton of progress. I mean, just look at this thing. The interior is fully in. We got the transmission and the wiring harnesses. Everything is looking absolutely amazing over here. We even are making a ton of progress on this motor. We got it pretty much fixed up where it was damaged, and now it is almost time for this sucker to go inside of the GTR, and that's what we're gonna move on to next, is actually mounting this sucker up on the subframe along with some suspension pieces and pretty much getting it ready to go in. And then after that, we got some body panels that we gotta paint, try to finish up all the paint work, because we are just getting super close to just wrapping this whole entire project up. This is probably the funnest, most exciting part, is actually finishing up the builds, of course. But you know what, guys? We got a ton of work on our hands still. So right now, let's go ahead, dive right into that motor, try to get it ready to go into this car, and then we'll keep things moving.
right, guys, I think we just ran into the most difficult part of this whole entire rebuilding process, and that happened to be the studs on the turbos for the downpipes. I mean, a 12-minute job turned into literally a 12-hour nightmare. They literally all were breaking when we were removing them, and the reason why we had to remove them is because they were already stripped whenever we took the nuts off, which was insane. They started snapping. We had to start drilling, tapping, cleaning threads, everything. It was just awful, and they were super tough metal, so we were throwing torches, welding, doing everything that we can. Finally got them all off except for one here, but luckily this is a good stud right here, so we're not worried about that. New studs should be in here in like a day or two. We overnighted some. Well, honestly, I think we'll be able to throw the new studs in while it's in the car. And whoever does these downpipes at home in their driveway,
Crazy
people. I don't even know if you can do that. That's insane. I think they were just made to not ever come off. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. Why did Nissan not want people to throw on beautiful downpipes like this, dude?
This is
Look
going
at
to
that.
be amazing. All that work is definitely going to be worth it once these go on and we hear this bad boy rip for the first time, which we're close. Next step is to get this entire setup inside the car. It's on the new subframe. We got the 2024 suspension here. We got the brand new suspension on that side. We threw in the bell housing, all that stuff, flywheel and everything. It's ready to go. I mean, we're
That's
super
right.
pumped. Car is right there. I think we're just gonna throw it inside the car, just how it sits right here. I think it'll be pretty simple. We'll just slide it up on those studs right there, line everything up, start buttoning everything up, and we may even start it. I don't know.
Dude, you think we can
Without
start
the-
it without the downpipes?
I don't know. We'll see. We still got cooling system and all that stuff. Once we get close and this thing gets some power, we may turn it over a little bit.
That's
you know?
right. But I guess as of right now, let's slap in that motor,
Let's
dude.
bring it in.
Check this out, guys. So the motor is officially fully installed in this GTR and it's looking absolutely beautiful. I mean, all the wires are just falling right into place and we got everything looking just nice and neat. We even threw in a battery, and also we did connect to the ECU, and we were able to even turn on the ignition, you know, get everything working, like the radio and even the Starliner, dude. How cool is that,
Dude,
man?
everything works properly. It's literally one click away from starting.
Dude,
pretty
we are
much.
getting so close. All we really got left is just the cooling system, the oil, and the fluids, pretty much. But also, we did knock out all of the suspension. I mean, look at that. On the left and the right side, it's looking absolutely just pristine. Got the brand new caliper, brand new rotor. I mean, I love how clean it's looking up in here. And of course, we threw on our brand new coilovers, dude.
Those look super clean. We definitely wanted to lower this car a little bit. And look how crazy they matched it to the caliper, which is just awesome. But that's one of the best coilovers you can get for a GTR.
Yep. We did a bunch of research because, you know, we did want to have something where we can lower it, but also have that good handling, and Öhlins is actually one of the best. So that's what we went with. I mean, it's going to have a bunch of adjustments. Look at this. You can literally do a bunch of like adjustments for just whatever you want. If you want to do for street, for track, drag racing,
comfort, anything.
Comfort,
man.
You can adjust it. Dude, I can't wait to just test this sucker out. But anyways, I think what we're going to move on to is the cooling system. Oh, and another thing real quick. We also installed this carbon fiber piece right here, which this tub didn't have the holes for it. All we had to do is drill some holes for the bolts, and we got it perfectly in there. Looks original, and it's going to give it that extra stability. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's pretty much ready. The engine bay is done. Other than like the front cooling system, it's pretty much complete.
Yes, sir. And also for the rear coilovers, we are going to save those for a little bit later because you do got to remove some of that interior. So we'll just do that when we're doing the finishing touches. But dude, I think it's time to go ahead and just finish up this cooling system.
Put some oil in it.
We
haven't even checked for leaks or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll start with that. We'll probably put the oil in it, make sure nothing's dripping at the bottom, and then we'll do the cooling system, and then we'll start this sucker up. Alrighty guys, the moment of truth is here. We got the whole cooling system installed. Everything pretty much is ready for this first start. We don't have any downpipes. Give it a crank.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no brakes.
No brakes either.
Quick little start with no headers, dude, or no downpipes.
No downpipes. Did you hear those turbos?
Dude, they started spooling, but dude, it fired
right here,
up,
dude.
Man,
right
that's
here.
all it's about,
Pops.
man.
Let's go, dude.
All
it
that
sounded
time.
good
It's the first
too.
time we ever started it since we got it. I mean, we never started it ever.
Never, dude.
It's crazy.
Well, now what we need to really see to test this motor is pretty much let it idle, get up to temperature and all that stuff.
Yep. So hopefully today the downpipe stuff should have came in, but I think tomorrow they're going to come in. We're going to definitely put that exhaust in. Once we do that, sensors and all, and do this thing should idle up to temperature.
It should purr.
May even throw it in drive and drive it.
Oh yes, we got the drive shaft, so it's gonna have to go back up on the lift. But dude, look how beautiful this cooling system is right there. We had to pretty much completely tear it down and clean it up because that did come off the saltwater car,
Yeah,
right?
cleaned everything up, made sure everything was good and all that good stuff. I mean, it just cleaned up really nicely. Put everything back in. All the lines, everything, the front end is just ready for bumper and fenders, dude.
Yes, sir. And look at this. We even got some nice carbon intakes right there. Definitely got to get some nicer blow-off valves as well right there.
Yeah, gonna make this thing, you know, make it
spit a little bit.
Yeah, make it sound better. But other than that, dude, cold airs, coolant, oil, fresh oil, and everything in here. I mean, I say we put on the exhaust, finish that up once the studs come in, and throw the wheels on this thing.
Guys, we're gonna call it a day for now because it is already late, and I guess we'll continue tomorrow. But it's crazy that it went from that to that right there, dude. What a crazy amount of work we did on this GTR, man.
Oh yeah, this is the first one that we built bottom up
from the ground up. But you know what, I think it's so worth it because you know what, we got a brand new car pretty much here. I mean, we did use a few little components from the parts car, but it's nothing crazy. Exactly.
That's why we bought it. Nothing like little plastic radiators. But other than that, man, she is brand new.
She is brand new.
Now we just need to finish painting it, you know?
Yes, that's going to be the next major thing. But I think, honestly, later on down the road, we are going to upgrade, like, all the charge pipes.
Maybe bigger intercooler.
Intercooler, all that stuff right there.
Little stuff. First, we want to get it right.
So good, dude.
Let me hear. Oh yeah. A little bit more. A little bit more. Not bad, dude.
Dude, that's
Not
a
bad.
clean sound.
That sounds really crisp.
That's a
dude.
good GTR sound right there, dude.
That's a VQ sound right
VR.
there. VR, but it almost sounds.
It does almost sound like a VQ. Not gonna lie.
It sounds really good. Give it a good one.
Give us a good one, Pops.
Oh yeah, she's ready, dude. She sounds so good, clean.
Sounds amazing. And you know what else arrived?
We need to change these.
That's
ASAP.
exactly what just arrived in a box somewhere over there, dude.
I say we change those right now, man.
Let's do it. I mean,
exhaust sounds good now.
exhaust is
Everything's
on.
together. The revs sound amazing, but now we got to make it sound a little bit better, man.
Yeah, we're almost ready to drive.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know
all
what I
we
mean?
got left is pretty much just bleed all the brakes, which that's going to take a good bit of brake fluid. Those are some big brakes, and it's completely empty.
Yep.
Everything.
And also, we did run into a pretty serious issue with the lower control arm on this side.
Yep.
We bought a brand new one. This is actually it right here. But when we went to install it, it pretty much was just super loose up against the knuckle, right?
Yeah, we tightened it all the way down, and we were wondering why it was wobbling still. And there's supposed to be a cone on here. I don't know why they don't sell it with that cone because it gets pressed on. So Nissan just doing some weird stuff with their parts, so it sucks. Anyways, we just threw on a used one on there off of our parts car, which we just cleaned it up, made sure all the ball joints are good on it. Everything's perfect.
Yep.
So we threw it on there. It's good now. It looks brand new. And I mean, suspension's finally done right there.
Finally, dude, we're almost ready to put this sucker in drive and maybe do a launch, but we are gonna just make sure everything is 100%.
Brakes. Number one.
Gotta have brakes. So let's keep on moving and
install these bad boys.
let's do it. He's moving, guys. Woo! That don't sound too good.
Every light on.
Every light in the house is on. Look at that, guys. But hey, it's driving though. It's driving. First drive right here. Golly.
First time it's been on the road, dude.
That's right there. First drive, man. That's pretty dang good for its first drive, honestly.
It's kind of weird how it like just goes into gear. It almost feels like a little bit slipping or something. You know what I mean?
I think it's just how GTRs are. Hey. Dude, it gives you butterflies, man. Maybe it's because the windshield is gone. But definitely I feel like something could be loose. It's like,
Could be.
might be the carrier bearing for the drive shaft or something.
No,
You don't think so?
Not that crazy. Golly! That's spinning all four.
Dude, I think
rear wheel drive.
It felt like it was spinning, dude.
It felt like that was just rear wheel drive or something.
Golly.
Wow, those gears are so
Whoa.
short. Oh man. It's not
Yeah, this thing needs to go back up on the lift.
It did not like that. I think the all-wheel drive system is
That sounds definitely like a drive shaft.
no, that's not drive shaft.
It's gone now.
That's all-wheel drive system. Oh, it broke something. That's not good.
It ain't good, but I'll tell you what. After what we've done, we're not gonna let a little tick
rattle.
tick rattle scare us. Can you put it in drive? Can you put it in drive?
It's a bad drive shaft. You thought it was a whole transmission, transfer case, alternator.
That was you. I seen your face. You got all silent.
It just started feeling like you can feel it. It was like, you know,
That's what
and
a
that silent
drive
and
shaft will do.
ABS, all-wheel drive system is on. It's a little scary, you know. Tensions are high right now.
Let me tell you something. I've lost a drive shaft or two in my time, so
You did. You're used to that.
I
I don't
was
see how
just-
you didn't know that was a drive shaft.
I just knew it was nothing serious.
Yeah, we just need to clean this one up a little bit. Let me see this. Oh yeah. See this side, the clip is on here. Nothing's bent. So we'll clean this one up, throw it in there, see if it makes a difference.
Yes, sir. That's more like it right
actually even shifts into gear a little bit better. I don't know, there's just some weird rattling, some weird, like it's not even vibrating or anything. Like everything's smooth now.
Whoa, it is. It's
Remember
so
it was
much
bouncing?
smoother. Wow.
It was bouncing, we didn't know what it was.
I thought it was normal.
The drive shaft bouncing everything around, dude.
Golly, that thing's getting sideways.
All right, guys, so now that we got the first test drive out of the way, made sure this thing runs and drives properly, and it does, and it's amazing. But now we're gonna try to get this thing back together 100%, and now we gotta finish up all of our paint work. We got 2 doors that we gotta take apart and paint, fenders, bumpers, and all that good stuff. And I mean, this is gonna be a good bit of work, but we gotta get it done. So we're gonna go ahead and tear everything apart, wet sand everything, get it inside the paint booth, and spray it all in.
And just like that, guys, we got all this stuff painted and it turned out absolutely pristine. We did have to do a bunch of prep work, especially with these fenders. There was some super old PPF, like on the front end of them right here. And on top of that, this stuff was in some salt water, so it bonded super strong to this stuff. We had to even throw a torch at it to scrape that old stuff off. But you know what? Got it all prepped, got it painted, looks absolutely just beautiful. I love this color. The doors are painted, the tops and the bottoms. Look at this bumper as well, dude. We ended up taping off this section right here just like OEM. I gotta say, that looks pretty dang crisp right there,
Dude, that looks good. That black section right there. We were debating on painting this whole entire perimeter black. It's not OEM, but I think it'll look more like the older style GTR,
Dude,
you know?
we might still do that. What if we even wrap
just
to test it out?
Yeah, and then later on, if it looks good, we can paint it. No big deal, but that looks clean, dude.
So clean, man. I'm just super happy with just the amount of progress that we're making. But anyways, right now, we got the heaters going. We're gonna let this stuff bake a little bit, and I think we might have some time to mount it on the car. Oh my goodness, guys, check this sucker out. We got the door on, the fenders, the headlights, and also that front bumper. How great does this sucker
Dude,
look,
that looks super sick, especially with the color and that new front end on these GTRs.
Dude,
it looks amazing, man.
I cannot wait to finish this sucker up. Throw that hood on it, just put everything together, which I think, honestly, in the next video, this thing will be 100% finished up, and it's gonna change a whole bunch. We got some sick wheels. We got some aftermarket goodies. This thing is going to be absolutely insane when we're all done with it. But you guys are going to have to stay tuned. Definitely drop all your comments and thoughts down below. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.